Failure is not the end. It's merely the start of what's next. Listen, guys, I've been waiting to do this video. It's one I've been wanting to talk about for a while now, and I think it's fitting to wait until the end of January to finally talk about this. You know, we all talk about when the new year comes around. 2022, a new year, a new me. Everybody gets all excited about making resolutions. You know, this is going to be my year to accomplish my goals, to get to where I need to get to. And what a lot of us find is that getting started, sure, we have that energy, we have that excitement, but as time goes on and as the weeks carry on and as the months progress, life gets in the way. Things happen. You know, we're not always in the right mood. We're tired, we're stressed, we have distractions, we have other things going on that we have to deal with. And those goals that we set to start off the year and that enthusiasm that we brought with us, well, it kind of falls off to the wayside. And I'm not Superman. I mean, hell, I think I am when I step in the booth and just start making songs. But, you know, I have plenty of failings. I have plenty of flaws. And I've talked about this before. You know, I've dealt with depression. I've dealt with the darkness. I've dealt with the clouds. And it's a fight and a struggle that, you know, never stops. You know, you could always so easily just have one wrong turn in life or something happen to you, and then you slip right back down into that sinkhole. So it's a never-ending struggle. And I guess that's why I always take time to talk about mental health and to do videos like this, because, you know, it's so important how we think. It's so important, you know, the time that we spend cultivating our brains. You know, everybody talks about taking care of your health, of exercising, of how you eat, of all these different things. But one thing I still always gets overlooked is our mental well-being. And what we have to appreciate is that, you know, we have to cultivate our minds as well. We have to spend time strengthening our minds. We have to spend time learning to develop techniques and learning to develop ways of dealing with stress, of dealing with challenges, and of overcoming situations. And I guess that's why no matter what the algorithm thinks or, you know, how it's perceived, I'm always going to use my platform to speak on these issues and to try to do a little bit of good if it does. You know, the most important lesson that I've learned over time with the channel, with my music, with sports, just with life in general, is creating habits. You know, getting into routines of life, getting into these routines so that even when you're absolutely exhausted or you're so stressed or you don't feel like it, it's raining outside, something's going on in your world, because of the routine that you've developed over time, doing little bits here, little bits there, and sticking to that routine and staying true to it. That's how you convert those routines into habits. And it's those habits that carry you forward. Because we're all going to have those optimistic moments. We're all going to have those moments of energy when we feel like we can take on the world and do anything. But that's not what marks how we get closer to our goals. That's not what marks success, really. You know, success is the failures. Success is not the rises, it's the falls. It's how we handle those. You know, when things fall apart, when they go wrong, do we walk away from the situation? Or because of the habits that we've developed and the routine that we've gotten into, do we just find a way, because our body makes it automatic, where we just carry on and we keep ourselves moving forward? And there's been so many situations in life and so many examples of people who were so close to their dreams and so close to achieving their goals. If only they would have taken that one step forward. You know, they felt like they couldn't see the light at the end of the tunnel. They felt like it was just never-ending darkness, and they didn't realize how close that they were. I mean, this channel is a great example of that. I was ready to pack it in. I was ready to walk away from all this because I felt like I just had too much going on in life. And I just felt like no matter how much that I love this, you know, it just didn't feel like it was paying off. It didn't feel like I could justify this, trying to raise a family, trying to take care of my wife, you know, trying to deal with all the other things that life just puts in your way. But I think that's also where all the lessons learned through the years and you know, being a professional athlete and a semi-professional athlete, I learned to get into those habits, into those techniques of just being able to kind of try to block it off and just still do the action, still continue forward. So even when that fatal day when I was getting ready just to end the channel and that's it, you know, I was just going to walk away from it, I said, no, I'm going to do one more video. I'm going to carry forward. And then lo and behold, the video gets some traction. Then another video starts to get some traction. And then all of a sudden, look where we are now. You know, we're on the road to 1 million subscribers. We keep climbing. We've got an amazing fan base. Knox Nation is stronger than ever. And that's all thanks to you guys. And also thanks and courtesy to the fact that, you know, I didn't throw in the towel. And I didn't give up when I was down, when things were tough. You know, when I thought I'm never going to make it and it's not worth it. I've been doing it for years. You guys have to remember, I've been rapping for a long time. You know, I've been on YouTube for a long time. But this is a product of not just a year, not just a month, and all of a sudden I got lucky and it worked. This is someone who's been trying and failing for years and years and years. So there's someone out there who I know needs to hear this, who needs to hear that, no matter how bad it is, no matter how much you doubt yourself or how down you are, stick to your routine. Set goals for yourself and hold yourself accountable on the way to those goals. And don't focus on the big steps. Sometimes it's the little steps that get you where you need to go. You take one step today, you take 2 steps tomorrow, you take a half a step the next day. But that's the beauty, is that you keep moving forward. You keep taking those steps. You keep accomplishing those little things that you've identified that help get you to your goals. And you get into that habit so that a year from now, you'll be amazed how far you've gone and how much you've achieved. And don't be afraid to fail. So many of us say, well, you try your best and that's it. It's not just about trying your best, because we can't always give our best. We always don't have a heightened level of energy. We're not always at peak performance to give something our best. What matters is that you just do. And you find the strength to continue when you fall, when you feel like you can't. You find a way to continue doing it. If you continue failing, there's nothing wrong with that. Don't be afraid of failure. So many of us don't achieve what we were destined to achieve because we're afraid of failing. Go get it. Listen, I love you guys. Just know that you're never, ever alone, no matter what you're going through out there. It's a big, wide world, and there's a lot of people who can empathize, a lot of people who can care, a lot of people who want to help. So take care of yourselves, take care of your mentals, and yeah, let's go get it this year. It may not be our year, but maybe this sets us up for 2023 being our year, or 2024. I don't know, but keep going down the path and don't stop. I love you guys. I'm out.